Okay, hey guys. I'm gonna start this again. First time I tried to record it, my phone got too hot in the sun. Surprising, in still February. So basically, I'll open the door. I think just a little bit of air in. So basically, yeah, the installation's gone alright. Got to tidy it all up a little bit. I was just explaining in the last video kind of a little bit about what I was doing here. I will keep the other video and put it up. It's just gonna be just gonna cut short. But also the door cards are the next thing. So yeah, I've got a light that I'm gonna put in maybe here or just in here, and I kind of want it like maybe hidden a little bit, so I might try. I think if I put it here, it will just stick out just enough. So I'll put a little hole in there for that to come down through. Can take all this apart, I do believe. And obviously I'm going to put one kind of in the back here. That's going to shine out here. And that would just be like, that'll light this up. And then the strip is going to run from here, going to come along here, up there, and sort of down there somewhere. I have got the other strips, so I'm going to find out exactly how long they are. Now the power for them, because this unit, this is like a module, so it puts out a signal. So the other units, they all like work wirelessly. They're like kind of like work on a Bluetooth kind of thing. Now there is a module in the door, which I think in this module I've got to find the power and then connect the power from the front into the front modules. But also, how do I get it from the back when there's no power in the back? I don't know kind of like what power source there is in the back. Obviously because there is no electric windows and that, but I'm pretty sure there must be something. So if I was to then, does that, I think there must be power, because there's got to be something, because when you open the back door, it tells you that the back door's open. So yeah, as you can see, like it's showing me the door's open now, so must be one, but I'll look at that when I get the door card off. But really wise, so like behind here I've got to put like a hole behind this cover, and then I've got to run the line in here. I'll find out, it's going to go a hole in there somewhere, that's where the end is going to be, and it's going to come out, and then I'll just make sure I tuck it in. That was a fairly easy install. Wasn't too hard. A little bit, it's got a little bit of frustration in some parts, but all in all I was quite impressed with like kind of how easy that was, to be honest. Obviously the next thing is tidying all this up. So in here, obviously this is the fuse box that I've put in, that's all wired in. As you can see, like I just put these in to take that down. I've just zip tied the ground wire to the cable, the power cable for the fuse box, just to keep that from, because obviously I don't really want that tugging around. It's the only bit in there. I don't need to really zip tie that to anything. I mean, if I wanted to, I probably could zip tie that kind of in here. I probably could zip tie that to that yet again. I might be, yeah, I think if I zip tie that to that, I might pull a bit more of that out into the engine bay, and then maybe shorten it from there. No, I'm not going to do that at all. I'm going to leave that as it is. If anything, I can just put it up out of the way somewhere. That's it. Push a bit up, tuck it up there. Fuse. I have no idea what that fuse is. So basically, that did have a cover, but the cover won't fit inside there. So I've used that. All I know is you turn the car on, and then the lights come on. Doesn't come on when you open the doors, which is fine. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes with the other bits and pieces. That's the main power for that. The other bits of power, they come from the modules. I can show you all of that. Because also there's the underglow to finish getting installed as well. So we're just gonna look, see what's what. Excuse the mess in here, because I've been sorting all this out. Obviously here also are the footwell lights. Like these footwell lights, they link up to that main module, but because I've already got footwell lights, I was kind of like, well, I don't really kind of need those ones, so I'm gonna leave that off. I was in two minds. Do I sell my other footlights, take them out, sell them, and then install these ones? Or do I keep the ones I've got? And I've gone with keep the ones I've got. There's no point in messing about. Because yes, that would save having to hardwire those in. But then, like the other ones I've got, they're like a strip. Where these, they'll probably be bright enough. But I think these, I think these would be more subtle than the other ones I've got. I think the ones I've got are probably brighter, so I'm going to keep hold of them. I'll keep hold of those for now. But should anyone have one of these kits, then I will endeavour to say, yeah, if you want some footwell lights, I've got some. I'd probably just. I don't even think I'd sell it. I'd probably give it away, to be honest. It's like, how much could I get that for? £5, maybe. But now these are door card lights. Okay, so let me just go into this briefly. So as you can see, these are the length of the strips that go in the door. In the car, they will probably, they are quite flexible. They do kind of bend a bit. I don't like to kink them. The other one I got a bit kinked, but fortunately I cut the end off anyway. So, and it hasn't broken. So that's the one thing, it hasn't broken. So it's like, I don't want to kink it, but it did. Now this is light. So this that goes into where the door handle is. And then I've got a little sticky pad, which is just big enough to stick on there. So they actually made this a good kit. So you have these tiny little pads. They're big enough to fit on there. So when you put this through, you only need a hole that big to put that through anyway. So it's very discreet. And then you just stick it to it. Just get this double-sided sticky pad. Stick one bit on there. Make it a hole. And stick that on. And then this is your door card light. So what you do is that bit comes off, pop that off, that bit goes through, probably a little bit of little bit of hot glue on that, just stick that to the door card, and then obviously that pops on when it's on the other side, and that should basically that should be all you see, is that. In fact, by rights, you shouldn't even really see it. That should be hidden up in a way that like it's not noticeable. But basically, it just lights up. And this is what I mean about. So these are the this is for the power, so this is supposed to go to the module. Now, like, where the module is, obviously they're just basically slipping to where the ground and the live wires are. Now, I would probably have to extend the back ones. Just basically because I don't think there's power in the back. But if there is power, if there's a module or something I can plug into, that will save the hassle of running wires from the back. So then I can just say, okay, hot glue, stick that into the door, job's done. If it really is that simple, I'd be like, wow. Because when I looked at this online and I looked at other people doing it, I thought, oh man, that might be a little bit complicated. Not that it would put me off, because it's good having a challenge, but just, well, you know, it's going to be like, you just think of anything, how long is that going to take me to take the door cards off and all that. The weather is unreliable at the moment, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that at all, actually. No, as you can see, there's a few clouds building up. So it's all about, like, when you start doing this, have we got the weather to continue doing it, or are you get it halfway through and then find out, like, oh my goodness, what have I done? So that's that bit. I'm going to tidy up what I've just done, and then I will come back and then I'll have a look at those door cards and I'll just see how it's all gone together, how it all fits. And then I'll come back to that, because I'll have to take some of the trims off to get to some of the screws and everything else like that as well. Yeah, but that's it. I'll crack on and get that done. I might even only get 2 cards done today. And the good thing is about this kit is, guess what? They even sent a little drill bit. So that should be big enough. Just put a little hole in, stick that light through, bosh, done. And these are the little sticky pads. See what I mean? They are tiny. They are just big enough for those little lights. And because they are just freestanding, therefore they're definitely for the door handle lights. And the other ones are for, you know, you can glue them onto the storage boxes, door storage boxes. But yes, basically that should be quite an easy enough fit. What's the time now? 3 o'clock now. Let's see if I can get at least the front doors done before it gets too late. So that's the challenge. Gonna find out what I need, and then I'll come back to you.